Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vine Panther Presents. Today, we shall be going back to Detroit as we talk about the Dirty D, as we talk about Season 3, Part 2, the last 3 episodes. But again, if you are new to this channel, please like on the video, you can comment on the video, you can share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that kind of stuff. We'll get back to your comments as soon as possible. Sit back, enjoy the intro. I'm gonna bring in Stacy, and we're gonna talk about this wild mess of a TV show, which is entertaining from time to time, actually, to be real. Oh, wait. I gotta do it now. Wait. This is gonna be funny. Wait. You ready? I gotta do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, we're there for you who are driving home from work. I hope you got jobs. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about the about Dirty and this writing. They do a lot. They do a lot in 44 minutes. I mean, I gotta give it to them. I gotta take notes. I take notes. Something better than power, I would say. I would submit. I saw some Courtney Kemp-esque writing, I would say. I say. But Stacey, where would you like to start? Do you have anything that?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping you will tell me what the heck I just watched.
All right.
That is, you got tricks, you got hoes, and you got cops, and everything just intermingles into like a bad porno. Like something happens, then there's fucking, and then something else happens. And there's fucking. I'm like, what? So, David, please enlighten us.
To your point, hold on. We got a comment. You think so? I didn't say all of it. What I said was there was some power-esque writing at some point.
Better than power. That's exactly what you said.
I'm saying to the spinoffs. The spinoff. Let me a character named Breeze was teaching someone how to play chess. We still have not got that in 3 spinoffs. Okay, 1 of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Okay, we asked the question, where's Breeze? You know what this show has? Breeze. You know what Breeze is doing? Playing chess. You know what she's doing with chess? She's moving the product with the chess, and she's teaching Boom how to play chess. Bam. Still haven't even seen Breeze in a Raising Kanan. So what? What you got now?
All right.
Thank you. I was like, what? 50 Cent, watch this show and just do this. Okay. Like, it's not the, again, I give you the other one. This was the Courtney Kemp-esque writing. So Ice receives the chain from Boom, who gets it from baby mama Nikki, who got it from her baby daddy Shawn, which implicates Cop Shawn, into the kidnapping and torture of India. So then Nikki gets the chain from Shawn. Nikki gives the chain to Boom. To Boom. Nikki gives it to Boom. Boom gives it to Ice at the strip club. Conveniently, he's meeting up with Shawn, his long-term ace Boom coon in crime. He's handing him the payment for the month because he's the cop who's keeping him out of jail. Shawn makes a comment of sometimes shit gets wild. Sometimes you do things you don't want to do, but you gotta do. And what do you do, bro? How do you tell somebody that you did something crazy? And Ice shoots him. Then he robs him and then finds out that the thing that Shawn was talking about was that he found the evidence that Ice was a snitch and he was trying to help his friend out so no one would know that he was an informant. And he was like, damn it, I killed my friend for just trying to help me out.
Wait.
Boom.
The paperwork said Isis was a snitch, no?
His name, that's his legal name. Yeah, the Ice was a snitch, yes. So
what's his girlfriend name? The fiance.
The fiance, that is India.
India. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. I got
So that's what happened. Now you could say that Ice had to kill Shawn because Shawn found out that he was a snitch and could tell somebody else. So that's why he killed him. But he actually did it because
he knew that.
No, he did. No, because the only people who got picked up he got picked up by the two cops, Winter and the guy who's having sex with the mom and the daughter. But anyway, I thought that was power level. Oh my God, I killed the person, I killed my friend, and I didn't mean to. And I was like, good. That's pretty good.
Okay. Now it makes more sense. Never mind. Go ahead.
Then you got the real big question: where is Brick Davis? Like, this man has not been seen as a character.
We saw his hand.
So, like, are they going to bring him back with another actor because he had to have facial reconstruction, and this for is going to be a whole new person?
All right, monogamy.
I'm like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me right now, because they're making a point of making sure you don't see this dude. But that being said, who kidnapped him out of the hospital and paid the doctor thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to secretly get his body? Who did that?
I don't know.
Exactly. Now, who would do that? So Boom would do that to protect his friend, but that didn't happen. That being said, he made no effort to check up on Brick to make sure he's okay, make sure nobody tried to kill him again or anything like that.
It's
detectives, huh?
Tiffany, because she's still alive.
I like that. And I was kind of hoping you were right. Like when he was being wheeled out, where I thought the episode was going to end us back with him being wheeled somewhere, and it's Tiffany sitting in front of him. And I'm like, because she's not really dead, because that would make some kind of sense in the big scheme of mysteries and that kind of stuff. So then again, we don't know what happened to him. Jade. So Jade, in fact, is dead. Her body was found. Who killed Jade? Is the next question. After she tried to kill Brick, who would want her dead? You would say Boom, since Boom is very protective of Brick. If Boom would have found out that it was Jade that actually tried to kill Brick, then he would try to kill Jade. So that makes sense. But who killed Jade and stuck her in a bag and then stuck her in the water? Let's talk about ignorance real quick. Nothing cracked me up more. There's a lot of things that cracked me up with these last 3 episodes, but I love how the captain, who still doesn't have a name, is asking, says, "Excuse me." So you had Breeze and you have Ice show up to the police station, right? Because the body showed up on TV, right? I'm looking for my sister. I'm looking for my missing fiance. Well, what do these women look like? One of them is slim thick. How do you spell that?
What does that look like?
What? And I would disagree, to be real. But what is that? How do you write that down on a piece of paper? But more importantly, you know what he didn't ask? Do you have a photo? Because I got a body back there. So if you had a photo, I could just go, not this one.
Well, the body was allegedly at the morgue, not at the police station. So,
but he went in the back he went to go check though. He actually went to go back to be like,
I guess he had to call the morgue and be like, "Hey, do you have a light skinned chick with a tattoo on her ass, or do you have a brown skinned chick with a tattoo on her stomach?" Like, I guess.
You got one that's slim thick? Is that girl slim thick?
Slim
she was in the
thick.
thick. I was like, but again, what's her name? I'm looking for my sister. What's your sister's name? Maybe we can look up in the system. I'm looking for my fiance. What's her name? Like, so no, none of that. None of that. Just give me a general description and I'll be like, yep, that's her. She's dead. Sorry, buddy. You might want to work that out. Next case. Still no investigation into what happened to her, how she ended up in the bag. Obviously, somebody murdered her. But nobody seems to give a fuck. Shawn is still fucking Yaya after Jovan, her husband, was murdered, and she don't care how her husband was murdered because she got the insurance money off camera. And Shawn is no longer trying to figure out who shot Brick, because that was his whole purpose in life the first 3 episodes. And now he getting draws, and now he's dead. Let's talk about who's not dead. Cash, Boone's assistant, who got attempted assassination.
Didn't he shoot her dead in her face?
He shot her through the car window, and as it smashed, her head hit the fucking steering wheel. But somehow that doesn't mean she got shot in the head, because she popped up the very next episode, studied the license plate, and was like, "I'm gonna get you, sucker." I was like, "Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. No blood, no arm sling. What?"
No.
And Boone's side piece fucked this dude for this assassination attempt off camera. He said, "You want a link?" She said, "Yeah, but not for money. I need something else." And so she, the very thick girl, the country girl with the fat ass, and she's nice, but she was like, "Hey, I'll give you the draws if you try to kill this woman over here," which again all happened off camera for some reason. And then he don't follow up just to make sure she's dead. You get what you pay for, I guess. I mean, I don't even know how that works, to be like, okay, I'm gonna suck you off, but you're not gonna nut until she's done. So when she's done, then you get to be done. That's what I'm saying. Because if she had sex with the dude, what's his motivation to actually kill the woman?
I always wonder about that. Like when women have sex for men and be like, "I need you to do this." Like, what guarantees you gonna do it after you already gave it up? Like, there's no more motivation at that point,
right? I mean, he's quite empty. He's like, I don't know, girl. Sorry. Next time. So speaking of that, let's talk about sex for everything. So Keisha was like, "I don't work, I fuck." Like she should have been playing Cardi B's WAP, like in that whole scene. Like that's what was crossing my mind when she's like, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but this is how I stay in this house." Because she ain't got no ring. So this is how I stay in this house. After I dropped out of high school, I'm assuming. And she's like, "Hey," he's like, "How you a housewife when your kids are at school?" I was like,
housewives have kids that go to school. What do you mean?
I was like, "What the fuck you doing all day? Like, you ain't cooking, you ain't cleaning, you're not taking care of those kids. They're at school. So what are you doing all day?"
Housewife don't mean you got to do something while you're in the house. You just got to be in the house.
No, she's too busy getting money from her other baby daddies. I mean, or just scheming on them. But I was like, that's a good point. I like how Boom kind of put it in her face, and she's like, "Oh, now I'm a waitress for a day." Like she got fired in a day.
That's about right.
Until she meets up with the cop who's also having sex with her mother. And why would a man have sex with a woman who's so old? Her granddaughter is the same age as his daughter. I would have to walk away. I would like, you know what? I don't need that much experience. Like either I waited too
young.
That's very young. And again, that means you make bad decisions. And I don't need to do that.
You're young, so in theory, yes, you make bad decisions when
and
you're
then your
young.
daughter made bad decisions. It's the consistent, right? That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, but you know what that means? They're fucking. I remember I had a guy that said that. He was like, I like single mothers because I know they're fucking. I was like, that's ignorant.
You know, they've at least done it at least once. But
I thought he was being crass, but he was correct. My life experience says I agree.
No,
Anyway, that's another video. My point is, I thought that was gonna come to something. I thought
I didn't understand their date.
He was like, "Are we staying in or going out?" He's like, "I'm about to get in." So Yeah.
No, she was like, "Are you cooking?" And he was like, "Yeah, drugs or something." And I was like,
You're
"What?"
right. You're right. I'm
I
sorry.
was
You're right.
confused. What
And
type of
that
date?
never.
You brought
And,
me over to cook crack? What? What kind of thing?
and they never went back to that. Like
That's
you,
why I was confused. I was like, "What is happening?"
like you cook drugs, and like what are we?
And
Are
why
we
do
gonna
I
get
need to be here for that? You could do that
right?
after I leave.
What about this one? Keisha said you can cook drugs. Like I don't understand that. And then it's not like, okay, if she had a rap sheet of being, drug affiliated, right? And he as a cop, he knew that would be a different story. But like none of that is true. If it's like, hey, I need you to get next to your baby daddy, because I know he's moving weight, like at the Dirty D, that would be something. But like none of this is happening. And then again, they never come back to that. So you were probably confused as I was, but I think I got an idea. So Clyde Spencer, the lawyer who basically fucks his way through clients. I'm not sure how he pays his bills.
How does he make money? Yes, that was my question.
Because he's constantly being like, all I need is draws and I will defend you. But anyway, so he's having sex with Brittany, who he got out of jail. So I was like, okay. But
Did
then
he
at the
pay her?
end, huh?
Did he pay her? Because we should have seen that. Because she was adamant that she don't do it for free. But
Well,
as soon as the camera turned, they were fucking. So I'm like, where's the money?
he got her out of jail. So you're welcome. Like he was getting his
No.
payment.
No, she
Yes.
specifically said money.
I'm sorry. When she was in jail, I took it as he was like, "Hey, I will get you out, but you owe me." And she was like, "Got it." So I took it. I'm sorry. I took it as she was paying for services rendered since she's no longer in jail. I do again good writing that evidence is a thing. Cop goes to crime scene, finds evidence, then arrests the person associated with the evidence. Like, wow, like her bracelet was there. Look, 50 Cent, it can be done. And it makes sense. And then the lawyer says, if we can get rid of the evidence, you won't go to jail. This makes sense. I'm like, Lisa Brown does it all by herself, and she's doing better than Tyler Perry and 50 Cent. Because Tyler Perry does it by himself, and his writing is shit. And then 50 has a whole crew.
I finally finished that movie. I was just like, why did I do that to myself?
Which one?
The one y'all reviewed. The divorce.
Divorce in the Black. That I'm telling you, that first scene, I was like, Tubi. I've seen better on Tubi. I was like, Tubi would not do this to themselves. Anyway, that's another review. We already did that review. My point is, I was like, so anyway, Levi. So anyway, so no, Clyde Spencer at the end of this season, he comes home and a woman is his wife. We see his wife. Who is his wife?
She must be somebody.
I think his wife is in fact Levi's ex-girlfriend who's like, I wish we could still be lovers. I think that's her, which is why that's supposed to. Yes.
That look like the same lady. But then again, they all kind of look alike.
Exactly. She light skinned, and I was like, it's close. Chippy needed to be in the Dirty D. You are correct. You are correct, DeMarcus. Chippy would be perfect as character if she was Chippy in this Duncan, and she started a new operation in Detroit, moving heat. I would say that makes sense. I would say that makes sense. Or Sebastian, we don't know where the hell he's at. He moves into Detroit, trying to start a new branch of the business, because he don't want to mess with Patrick Duffy this season. So he moves to Detroit. I would like to see that too. So let's talk about drugging men at bars to rob them. I love how the white girl had standards. It was like, I don't do that.
Exactly.
Also, I say again, this show is misdirected. It should be a strip club called the Dirty D, where you have these bottle girls, which strip clubs do have bottle girls, and these women dress like strippers. Like this should be at Ice's strip club, like not this fake ass bar that they turned the closet into. Like, go to the strip club. And that makes sense. So it makes sense that you're drugging customers in the VIP room and then you rob them like Cardi B used to do. Like, that makes sense. So I'm like, I don't, this whole I doing at the bar thing doesn't make sense. So Detective Winters, she with her expert eyes of observation notices the drugging going on, and it's like, I need to drug Bailey because I'm trying to get her away from what's his name? Not Shawn. The other guy's name is Shawn. What's his name then? Anyway, the other cop with light skin dude. It don't fucking matter. My point is, this is very convoluted because it's very like, just tell Bailey, because she's like, I'm looking for a good man, right? I'm tired of all these hood niggas I keep on fucking. I'm looking for a good man. She can just go, he's not a good man because he's fucking me. Seven, that's her name. I'm sorry. So the cop is named Seven. Her name is Seven. Winters is the man cop. That's him. That's his name. Winters. That's his name. Young. I'm messing this up. It's Young. I'm sorry. I'm Young because it's Officer Young. I keep on fucking Officer Young. That's his name. Okay. So Officer Young was texting Bailey, and then Seven saw this and got upset, and then randomly had a dude jump into her SUV to take pictures of her head in his lap, and then that went nowhere. So I thought she was going to text those pictures to
the cop.
To the cop. Yes. And then he was going to be like, damn it, that's not okay. Yeah, right. I thought like, yeah, you saw here sucking dick, something like that. Like, that's what I thought. And then like that didn't happen. And then I thought, well, maybe she's gonna send the pictures to the precinct in general, like anonymously, so that everybody can shame her. And then that didn't happen. Like when the captain was looking through the files, I thought somehow there's a random photo in there for no reason, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, excuse me, is this your face inside of a man's lap?" Like, I can't remember. Right, just bobbing. No, it's just laying there, like a Gabrielle Union. Just, it was a good scene. Anyway, my point is, I was like, it's like, also it's funny, it's ironic because she said, "Whew, at least I wasn't raped or assaulted, robbed." That's what she said, robbed. I wasn't robbed or raped. I was like, but the photos say otherwise. Like, but again, anyway. And Seven also has a secret. Officer Marshall, she's a U.S. Marshal, actually. U.S. Marshal Seven also has a secret that the cop knows, but we don't know what that is. Young. I knew his name. His name is Young. 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 All right. So Young knows the secret of Seven, but we don't know the secret. That's what it is. Bailey's secret is that her baby daddy is Ice. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you were, I don't know, kidnapped and tortured for no reason? Your fiance saves you, and he's like,
with the little light thingy.
Right.
That was the camera. Oh, that's the camera. So there's only one camera in Detroit. Got it.
Super Detective founder. Let's just go with that. Okay. I think he held it like, all right, boss, let's walk out of this dangerous situation. Like, if they wanted to shoot you, they would have did it by now. One, they told you where she was. So obviously they're done with her. I mean, obviously, for some reason. But again, your man is like, What's up?
I almost felt like he set her kidnapping up the way he was acting, but I wouldn't know why.
You think Ice set her up?
Because every time she tried to tell the cops something, he was like, "Oh, these cops don't do anything. They're not going to investigate anything." Like, why wouldn't you want your kidnapped girlfriend to talk to the cops to see who did it? I don't know.
Because he's a criminal doing criminal
Okay.
shit.
Well, I'm thinking like a regular civilian, I guess. Like,
Well, I
secret?
mean, we saw him like really distraught about trying to find her. I mean, so he generally
Yeah, but I
was.
think he set it up, but he didn't think it was gonna go too far, and they moved her out of the house to somewhere else, and he got concerned, and then he was like, "Oh shit, what are they gonna do to her? I didn't want them to go that far. I don't know." Anyway,
To your point, we still have no idea why. Now we should know why she was kidnapped, who kidnapped her, and why. We need to know that at this point because it doesn't make any sense. And why would they just let her go? Like that doesn't make
because
any
the
sense.
dude got scared because the girl said something to him. He got scared, so he was like, "I don't want to keep going with this."
Yeah, he was like, I ain't trying to die over this shit. I'm gonna let her go. The lick went too far. That's what he said. The lick went too far. Now, like, what was the lick to begin with? And like, I don't get it either. I don't get it either. I don't know. But anyway, he saves her. My point is, he saves her, and then Ice is like, "Are we fucking?" Because I didn't cheat on you while you were kidnapped and tortured. So I mean, come on.
I mean, it's been how many days? Man,
I don't know, right? It's like, I mean, it's like, how long has she been gone? But to be like, come on, girl, I gotta have it. So you should be lucky that I did not have sex with you. And she's like, I can't believe you would say this to me. I was kidnapped and tortured. And he's like, yeah. But could you take care of my baby? Because I gotta go to work. What? Like, so my question is, which is more insulting? Like a request for sex or a request to take care of my baby that another woman dropped off who's like, I'm not the baby mom you need to worry about.
Both.
Oh, okay.
He makes enough money for childcare.
Or take care of your own damn kid. He's like
I'm traumatized. I can't take care of no baby. I just been traumatized.
Right? Nope. And nothing about her says motherhood. I mean, before kidnapping and torture, like none about that girl says motherhood. I don't know. And then Ice huh?
Yeah, your baby on the pole.
It was again. There's a lot of pole action going on in this show. I just thought the strip club would be a better scenery, and you got Jordan giving up the draw. So interesting to your points. Episode so like 3, so 4, 5, and 6. So 4 didn't have any sex scenes in it, and I was surprised because that is the formula. And then they just put 3 or 4 sex scenes in episode 6 to make up for it, I guess. But I was like, that's definitely the formula. Cause I was like, that girl getting her pussy ate. I'm like, what? Why is this happening? Like, I was like. And who just holds the woman up just to be like, are you even in the crotch? I mean, it was like, huh?
That's a stripper move.
I was like, wow. I was like, he was actually in there. I was like, okay. I was like, well, all right. And then Eric Doggy Style is coming. I mean, anyway, excuse me. It's a lot of that. I want to see the belly, the fat dude who got the draws. I did not want to see that. I can't. It was a guy with a big round belly that was like, we fucking, and I was like, oh, I don't want to see this. Like, was it Jordan? I think he had sex with Jordan, and I was like, why is this happening? I was like, this is not no. My stomach was hurt. He had to pull the pants down and everything. I was like, I don't see this shit. Please move on. Please move on. But anyway, the sex scenes is very bad transition, and they really don't mean a lot of things. It just randomly happens. Like again, like they're on a clock, and they're like, "Oh fuck," as Stacey pointed out, and you'd be like, "All right, boom, boom, okay, next scene." I was like, and then it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere besides in her, and then she becomes a baby mama. Oh, also good writing when the nurse tells Yaya's sister, "Baby mama does not equate to next of kin, so you can move on." I was like,
that is true. So, speaking of baby mamas, So the nurse supposedly rigged the DNA test results. Remember, the DA went to the mama's house and found the paperwork behind the couch.
He went to his sister's house.
Oh, I thought that was the mama's house. Okay, that was her house.
His mama said his mama told him where the phone. Either way, he equated it to the sister. Either way, like he was looking for his phone. He was on the phone with his mama. His mom knew where his phone was, and he saw the test results and related it to his sister. Either way,
right. But then the baby mama said that he had a medical condition to where he couldn't be the daddy, but he didn't know he had a medical condition because she hid the paperwork, which makes no damn sense, right? But anyway, the nurse ended up pregnant, but if Terrence could not swim, who was she pregnant by?
Exactly. So you talk about Kyra. You talk about Kyra, who's still on the run. That's what you're talking about, I guess.
No, the nurse.
Lachey.
Oh,
Levi's sister, the one who went back to work. Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know. I can't keep track. I can't keep track of who. I can't. The whole paternity issue. Every woman got a baby with somebody else, and they're all sharing baby daddies. It's very. Oh, that's another thing. So then, Boom gets mad at Nikki because she left the house that he had her and his other girlfriend, not baby mama, his other girlfriend with, and said his other baby mama with, right? And then said, no, I'm gonna go on my own. And she ended up with her baby daddy, and he's like, fuck you, bitch hoe. And like, I can't deal with you. I was like, you had me living with your baby mama. No, had your baby mama live with me. It's like, so. And by the way, he's having sex with the country girl. Minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this dude. I was like, men can be like that. They definitely can be like that. I don't know why Kyra and her Lance or whatever, her boyfriend, is not back yet. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Why this is gonna have to go to season 4. I don't know if the actress is. I mean, she's a dancer, so maybe she's out there on the road, whatever. But we need to get this together. This is gonna be a thing. Oh, that's a good point. Perhaps they're having a baby right now. So she's like, that's a good point. Thanks, Stacey. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. It's too many babies to keep. I'm trying my best to keep track of the babies. And it's difficult.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. Any other questions?
Probably, but I just can't think of it right now.
Shawn will help. Shawn will help Cash. Oh yeah, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you with the." I like to say, this is illegal. You are a part-time drug dealer, but you're like, no. Look, going into files, and so the car that she found, the address and everything. I thought that was gonna go somewhere because she figured it out. He said this is where the person lives, so I thought they were gonna follow up with that. And then she was going to kill him or whatever. And then that was going to lead back to the country girl. That's what I thought. I can't think of her name. DeMarcus, if you were still in the chat, do you happen to know the name of the thick country girl that Boom was having sex with, who tried to have Cash murdered? Does anyone know her name? I cannot think of it at the top of my head right now. It's a lot going on with this show. I still say this is more entertaining than P-Valley. It has, at a season 3, it has evolved. Like it's like the storylines are extremist. Like it made sense. Like season 1 does connect to season 3. Like it's continuing story like a soap opera, and it makes sense, and it's not repetitive per se. I would say. And so I am impressed with that. Me personally.
If the acting wasn't so bad, it would be a much better show.
Yes, I also agree. And if they took the booty time and put into the acting, like this would be a decent show. But like Lisa Brown is definitely like ass trumps substance. Like I don't need good actors. I just need fat booties, and people will watch the show. I see you. And I do watch the show, but I do like a story to go with the ass. It just makes it easier to accept and to ingest, if you will. But anyway, Breeze, great character. Breeze. Oh, that's the other thing that upset me. So while Breeze was teaching dumbass Boom how to play chess, he's like, "Is it like checkers?" I was like, "Damn you, ignorant fucker." Breeze's ex-boyfriend or whatever, like her plug / ex-lover, is smoking a unlit cigar, which was irritating the shit out of me. It's like he puffed on it like twice, like on camera, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Like you're not looking thug. Like this looks ridiculous. Like stop. Like I don't know why he was doing that. And again, so I guess he was supposed to taste the cocaine. Like he's like when he's like, "Look, we got our plug," and he pulled out the cocaine, he opened it, and like he like did the lick thing. And I was like, "So they're gonna be moving cocaine in chess pieces?" I was like, "Tariq, why didn't you think of this? Like, this is genius."
No. Coffee cups is way more efficient.
Like, how many niggas gonna be sitting around clubs playing chess?
Not many.
Not many. They ain't gonna be sitting around a strip club playing chess. But anyway, all right.
In the champagne bottles or whatever they were doing.
That's right. You're right. That was like season 1. I think that was season 1. Because that's how the other cops figured out the grand drug deal. Because they were following the bottles actually. And that didn't. I guess that's kind of left off. Again, nobody cares if whether a Brick is actually dead or not. And I guess you know what? No more powers of attorney. That's over.
Thank God.
So right. So Brick won the power. No, Boom won the power of attorney award. Huh?
Because Breeze screwed the lawyer to get her power of attorney, but then Boom power of attorney trumped her power of attorney.
Yes.
So can she get her coochie back? Like what's the
a coochie return? I don't. Can you like stick the penis in and pull it back out? Like, I'm sorry. Please. I don't know how that works. That's a good point. You can't really get it back once you get it. Anyway, that's enough philosophical discussion. Who's giving what to who? Really in that situation. Anyway. Anything else, Stacey? All right. I would say.
Please help us reach 500 views for her video and 2,500 subscribers by December 15th. Damn finger.
I was like,
damn it.
I was like, come on, girl. She'll get there with fingers. Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Good way to start the week, I would say. But please join us this weekend. We got things going on. We got House of the Dragon. We got that those who die, those who are about to die. We're gonna do that. Unprisoned. I think we're gonna do that if Stacey's available. So a family business. We got that this weekend. Deadpool and Wolverine. We got that this weekend. So we got a lot of content for you. Stick with us. Again, as Stacey said, sort of like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. Let's get the numbers up. She's like, "Darn it, David, why you do this? You acting like this is something new." I don't know why we go through this. But love her, love y'all. I will see you on Friday. I'll see you on Friday evening with Chris as we do Deadpool and Wolverine. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You're gonna be like, "Oh shit,
hilarious, absolutely hilarious."
You want to go ahead?
Oh shit!
Stacey, do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just gonna end this broadcast and say bye.